What's up, everybody? Um, what to talk about? Hmm. Been an eventful, last couple of days. Tuesday already. Hard to believe. Weeks gone by pretty fast. Um, see what's going on in the world today. I'm purely doing this out of boredom at this point. Um, but I want to give the chance for people to get to know me a little bit better. Um, how about that, Justin Bieber? Yeah, he's on some crazy shit, right? Honestly, he started when he was 15. You give a 15, 16-year-old boy that kind of money, what do you think's going to happen? People grow up, especially in the society we live in today. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not defending in any way what he's doing, but at the same time, you got to take it into perspective the way that people are raised, and, especially if you're raised in society at such a celebrity level that he was at, bound to fall doing stupid shit, so. Yeah, I have a dip in. I'm nasty, I know. Whatever. Let the hate proceed. Speaking of hate, let's go and touch on that subject a little bit. You know, personally, I've come to realize that there's always going to be someone that's jealous of you, especially when you're really starting to put in work. Like, I'm really starting to get my shit in now. I'm really starting to try and create a fan base, try and push my music out there, because I've always had the tools, it's just not really, the will to do it. And I just really want to make 2014 my year, and it's really my New Year's resolution was to stop being lazy and not just writing music, but getting it recorded, mixed, mastered, and really start pushing it out there to an audience. So, um, no matter what people say about me, say to me, especially other artists who are claiming to be artists, um, no matter what you say, what you do, it's not going to stop me. It's not going to deter me from making music. It's one of those scenarios where if you tell me that I can't do something, then I'm going to prove you wrong, and I'm going to go do it. So, you know, just this past weekend, I had someone who I thought was my friend, but I guess it was one of those cases where, because he's a fellow artist, like we've spit together, we've exchanged music, things like that. Someone that I thought was a good friend of mine who I could depend on. But when people get jealous, they do crazy things, I guess. He's one of those people that talks about doing things and talks and talks and talks, but he wasn't really getting anything done. Then when he, sees someone else close to him that's getting their shit together, starting to push their shit, I've by no means in any sort of way made it, like, at all. But I'm putting in that work. I'm doing what I have to do to, make it one day. And I think 2014 is that year. So, it is what it is. Lost a friend over it. It's all going to be resolved. I mean, I'm not going to stop making music. Like, there's just a point where you have to let your ego go sometimes and give people credit where it's due. I have no problem at all, like, promoting my friend's shit. You'll always see me promoting my good buddy Ron G's music all over my Facebook. Follow me on Facebook if you don't have me. There'll be a link down there. And oh yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel too. You'll get updates, new music, things like that. Um, the plan is to drop like 3 or 4 tracks a weekend. I'm gonna try and push this mixtape coming up by the end of February. So, stay tuned if you want to hear more stuff. If you want to hear me talk about nothing. So, feel free to comment, send me ideas, anything you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be music related. I'll talk about anything. But, yeah, stay tuned. See you guys.